Okay, let's get into it. We're doing a deep dive today into a marketplace called Difmark,
Right.
and you've probably seen it pop up.
Yeah.
It promises game keys for, what, 50% off? Sometimes even more than what you'd pay on Steam.
Oh, yeah. The deals look incredible, but that's where the investigation starts because the risk we've found might be to your entire gaming library.
The thing that gets me, though, is how confusing it is from the outside.
It's a total mess. You have this immediate cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
You look at Trustpilot, and they've got over 10,000 reviews, a 4.1 star rating. Even Scam Advisor says it's got a positive trust score.
Wait, okay, hold on. 4.1 stars is pretty good. How does a company get that rating but then have, all these angry YouTube videos and forum threads everywhere?
Well, that's the pattern, right? You look somewhere else, like SiteJabber, and that rating it plummets. It's down to 2.3 stars.
That's a massive gap. So what's the difference? What are the happy customers getting that the unhappy ones aren't?
It's what's actually being delivered. See, you think you're buying a game key, and some sellers are legitimate. They send a real key. Those are your 4.1 star reviews.
And the others?
A huge portion of sellers, they don't send you a key at all.
What do they send you?
They send you login credentials for a shared Steam account.
Shared account. So I think I bought Cyberpunk for 20 bucks, and what I actually get is an email with the username and password for, I don't know, Bob67.
Exactly. And that instantly it should raise red flags for anyone.
You'd think, how are they even trying to get away with this?
It's all in the instructions they give you. It's so explicit. They tell you log into this stranger's account, download the game really fast,
And then what?
and immediately switch to offline mode.
Wow.
And we have to be super clear here. This is a clean-cut violation of the Steam subscriber agreement. Valve strictly forbids selling or sharing accounts.
So the second you log into that Bod67 account, you've put your own library on the line,
Yeah.
just to save a few dollars.
You're in violation. Simple as that.
So what happens then? What are the immediate consequences for the buyer?
Well, first off, just the basic experience is terrible. Since the accounts are shared, sometimes with dozens of people, trying to play online is basically impossible.
Someone else is always logged in.
Almost always, but that's just annoying. The real danger is it's much worse.
Okay, so let's get into the severe risks.
Absolutely. This is where it gets really serious. First, Valve can permanently ban any account they connect to this violation.
Any account? You mean not just the shared one?
No, I mean your main gaming account, the
Yeah.
one you've spent years and maybe hundreds, thousands of dollars on.
So they can link it back to me and just delete everything?
They can. And second, the original seller can just take the account back whenever they want. They just contact Steam support, prove they're the original owner, which they are, and poof, you're left with nothing.
That is an insane amount of power to have over the buyer. So what if you try to get your money back from Difmark?
Well, good luck. Often they just deny the refund. They'll argue that the product, the login details, was delivered as described by the seller.
Of course they do.
But here's the real financial trap. We've seen this in BBB complaints. Even if they do issue a refund.
Let me guess. It doesn't go back to your credit card.
Nope, it goes right into your Difmark platform wallet. They trap your money, forcing you to spend it on their site again.
On another product that probably has the exact same risk, it's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
Okay, let's wrap this up. For you, listening at home, what's the final verdict here?
The verdict is that Difmark is operating in let's call it a legal gray zone. Yes, some sellers are legit, but the very common practice of selling shared accounts violates every major gaming platform's rules.
So the model itself is broken.
The model is fundamentally untrustworthy. Our recommendation is simple. Just stick with authorized retailers. It's not worth the headache.
Right. When you see that game for 20 bucks less than on Steam, you have to run that real risk versus reward calculation in your head.
Exactly. And that's the final thought we want to leave you with. Is that $20 saving? Is it actually worth a very real risk of losing hundreds of dollars of games in your own library? If Steam drops the ban hammer, that's the question you have to mull over.